Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This topic is newly added in syllabus of IGCSE Surds, okay, and in 2025 June. And what is Surd definition? Actually, we have a Surd is irrational numbers in this form. Short story, whatever root involved, okay, and inside, but don't say four because this give you three. This is not a Surd. Make sure, okay. Sorry, there's a two. So this is not a Surd. Make sure. So such a number, it means this is an irrational number must be there. Irrational numbers is that number which give us not a whole number. For example, 9 root give you 3. This 3 is not an irrational number. So actually, in all line, for example, root 7. So it give us decimal answers. Root 5, root 3. So these numbers are called surd form. Surd. So I think the idea is clear. Surd is an irrational number in a form of root, and make sure inside n must be positive. Okay. Some examples given: 2 root 5 and 12 all are surd form. So first of all, how to convert surd form, and then we'll go for next plan, inshallah. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. For example, if I ask you how to convert root 18 in a surd form, so what is the method? Is the best technique to do the question is find factors. 2 nines are 18 and 3 threes are 9. Okay. So I can replace 18 by 2 times 2, 3 times 2, 2. Okay, and I can say 3 2 times 2, 2 into 2. And then I just tell you some basic criteria here right side. So make sure, very important, whenever two values are multiplying, it has a power. So I can split, make sure. In case of multiply, I can split. In case of dividing, yes, I can split, both allowed. But make sure, students, so rule 1, rule 2, rule 3. But in case of plus, if you think you can split like this, a to power n plus b to power n, this is wrong. In case of 4, even in case of subtracting, if you think you can split a to power n minus b to power n, again is wrong. So I think you understood very well. Only two options, multiplying and dividing option, you can split. Plus and minus you cannot split. Okay, don't forget its criteria. So because they are multiplying, so I can split how? Root 3 square separate and root 2 separate. And you know very well, just tell a basic concept. Root is, some students may ask me, what is the root? Root has some special value. For example, it's called a half. Okay, so root is a half, and you know this is not a cert, but I just give extra knowledge. Is 1 by 3. If I have here written 4, we can write 1 over 4. If I written here, for example, k, I can write 1 over k. But make sure one thing is very important, and that is important part. Root is also called half, and that is why when I apply half inside and 2 is a half outside and 2 inside, and you know basic property of indices. Power inside, power outside, they multiply. And they multiply 2 to cancel out, and I get a 3 purely. Next time, I will not show working of this, but I hope so you got a point. For one more question I'm going to do, and that is, for example, root, let's say, root 28. Wait a minute, I make it such a number which is easy to solve. Let's say root 32. Yeah, through 32. How to do this kind of question? So 1632. So I know 16 to 2, but first I do start from the starting. 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12, and 2 8 are 16, and 2 4s are 8, and 2 2s are 4. Though I can stop here even. Why? Because you know that 632, I can split 16 times to 2. And what is 16? 4 to power 2 and root. So when I split them like this, and this cancel out, and I get my answer 4 root 2. Okay, or other choice, we have a one pair, second pair, and 2 alone. So I can say like this also: 2 square into 2 square into 2. And this is, I can split them, you know very well. In multiply, I can split. And what I get answer from here, students? Let me show you. From here, I got a 2 into 2 into root 2. And 2 2s are 4. Naturally, it give you 4 root 2. So what I have done in a short way, same answer comes here. So I believe you got a point very clear. You can do a short technique, look at number which has a square available. Like you, for your knowledge, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25. So these numbers we try to generate here. Try to generate here so we can get easily. So I think you got a point. Now I'm giving 2 questions to practice. Okay, and I'm going to wait a minute. Question number 1 and question number 2. Don't be lazy. Root of, let's say I take a number which is root of 128, and root of, let's take a look here, 512. Okay, and just a minute, please, before I give you, I just check it. Okay, and root 512. All right. So do one thing. I'm going to stop recording and show complete working like this and solve these 2 parts and convert into this kind of third form. I hope so, inshallah, you're able to solve. I'm going to stop recording. Please. Yes, student, I'm starting. You have taken a good time. Okay, I will do both question in 2 ways, a longer way and shorter way. Okay, and we have to expert in both. 128. 2 6 are 12, 2 4s are 8. Okay, and I will continue further. 232 times, 216 times, 2 8 times, 2 4 times, and then 2. So how many twos? How many pairs? 1 pair, second pair, third pair. So I got it simple. I can write 2 square into 2 square into 2 square into 2, because these 2 alone. Okay, this is a longer way. Now I can split them, or you can write directly also. Examiner will not mind. Okay, this is cancel, cancel, cancel. I got 2, 2, 2, 8. 2 4s are 8. 8 root 2. This is a longer way, but if you want a shorter way, you can see this 2 into 64. Logic is very clear because you know it very well. 64 into 2 is 128. And as a teacher, I know 8 square is 64. And this square will cancel with the root. I can write directly a root 2. If you show this to examiner, he will not mind. He will give you full marks. And this way we can save our time even. And I am teaching both ways, so you can get it both ways. And this is ultimate method. You will not find difficulty. Longer way is always ultimate. Shorter way, risk is there, but anyway, with the right way, not wrong even. 512. Again, I do a longer and shorter. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 256. Again, 128. 2 6 are 2 4s are. I can stop even here because I know 64 is 8 square. All right, but anyway, 232 times, and I can say 216 times, 2 8 times, 2 4 times, and 2 2 times. 1 pair, second pair, third pair, fourth pair. So I can say 2 square into 2 square into 2 square into 2 square into 2. So I believe nothing hard to understand. Okay, now I can split directly 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 and this into inside. So 2 to the 4, 8, and 16. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I got this answer. This is a shorter way, longer way. This is longer way, sorry. Shorter way is you must know 25 to 56 is a 16 to power 2. You must know it, okay? So I can break it. I can break in 2 portions. So I can say 256 into 2. And basically this is a 16 to power 2. So I can tell you directly 16 root 2. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Shorter way and longer way. So as a teacher, I suggest you memorize some square numbers. So this is done, and now I think we can try 2 more questions because 2 is not enough. You need some more help, more practice. Question number 3 and question number 4. Question number 3, root of 125. And then I give you one more question, and that is root of this little bit tough question I'm giving. Or I make it easy. Wait a minute, please. Wait a minute. Yeah, 243. Okay, try these both questions. Same way, I'm going to stop recording. So student, let's start. Okay, and now 125. because most of this kind of question come in without paper version, without calculator version. So I can stop even here because 25 is square of 5. Okay, and or if you want to do full working, no problem. 5 fives are. So I have one pair, so I can write 5 to power 2 into 5. This is cancel out. I got 5 root 5. I think so. This is shorter and longer when not a big difference. So 243, and this is not divisible. Table of 2, wrong. Table of 3, 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are. And I can stop even there. Logic. You ask what's the logic behind? Because 91 is square of 9, 81, sorry, is square. So, but I'm doing working to 27 times. 3 9s are 3 theta. So one pair, second pair. So I got a 2 pairs and one without pair. So this is 3 alone, and this 3 alone, and 3 inside. And 9, I got a 9 root 3. Okay. I hope so you got a point. Now, students, I change the plan from here. And I'm discussing with you how to deal with this is done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. How to deal with this kind of equations, this kind of question, how to deal with that. So whenever we have a third form involved in this kind of idea, question number 4 and number 5. This question and I will do, and 6 you will try. Question number 5 and the question number 6 you will try. For example, if I have a 2 times 2, 3, root of 2 plus 1, okay, and plus, let's say 4 times 2, root of 2 plus 3. So these kind of questions, how to solve it. So 2 will not multiply inside both numbers. 2 will multiply with this number only. I get a 6 root 2, and 2 multiply with 1, this 2 ones are 2. And 4 will not go inside the square root, it will stay outside. So it becomes 4 root 2, and 4 3s are 12. After this, what to do? Root 2 must match. Make sure, students, I tell you one thing very important. 4x and plus 2x will give you 6x. But 4x and plus 2y, you have no solution. So just leave as it is. This is my answer logic. Because x and y, you cannot add, you cannot subtract. So I think you have to stop it here. Same way, if I have a 4 root 2 comes and 2 root 2 comes. So these are dealing like an x. So like here you wrote x as it is, and the coefficients numbers before 2 plus 4 you wrote 6. So same here, I write root 2 alone, just same like x I wrote. And the number before that I will add. That's simple. So come on this question, what I will do? Because root 2 same behaving like an x. So 6 and 4 I will add, and I got a 10 root 2. And 2 and 12 add, I got a 14. And this is my final answer. And I believe you got a point very clear. I'm going to give you a question. You will try it. 3 root 3 plus 1 and negative 3 times 2, 2 root of 3 plus 6. Or I change slightly. I make it this number bigger. So this I make it 4 here. So take your time and solve this question. Expand the bracket and solve it like a basic algebra. I'm going to start. So let's start, student. This 2 will multiply with the 4 only. Don't break inside. So 2 4s are 8 root 3. And 2 multiply with 1, so 2 1s are 2. And this 3 multiply not inside root, outside only. 3 2s are 6. And I'm getting negative. Negative into positive give you negative, and 3 6 are 18. And this root 3 same, so they deal as an x. So 8 and negative 6, I got a 2. So 2 root 3, and this 2 and 12, it will convert into negative 16. So I hope so the point is very clear. And let's go for a similar kind of question, few more. But this time, I'm giving a product condition. But before I start, do you know, students, if I multiply root 2 into root 2, actually it means root 2 to power 2. Same like x into x give you x squared. So root and root become root square, and they'll cancel out. We got a 2. So basic rule is what, students? So basic rule is what? If root 3 times to root 3 can multiply, it will behave root 3 square. And square root cancel out, we get a 3. So onwards, root 5 into root 5, don't waste time. Simple say 5. Root k times to root k, it becomes root k square, only k. I hope so you got a point very clear. And let's start question number 7 and question number 8. And get ready, question number 7 and question number 8. Question number 7 and question number 8. I'll give this question. I believe you're able to solve it. Okay. So 2 plus 3, 2 plus root 3. Okay, do one thing. One question I will do and one question I will give you. Okay, 4 minus 3 root 3. So get ready, students. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. 2 multiply with the 4. I got 2 4s are 8. 2 multiply with this number. Make sure 2 will not go in the root. No, 2 will multiply outside only. But thing is the sign negative. Be careful about the sign. So 6 root 3. So this done with the both. And now this multiply with the both. Make sure 2 4s are 8. And root 3 remain as it is. Plus into minus, we give you minus 2 into 3. I get a 6. And root 3 into root 3, as I said before, will give us only 3. I believe you got a point 8. And because root 3 same, and positive 8 and negative 6 will deal together. And I got a, because opposite sign subtract out of 8, 6 gone, 2. So 2 root 3 come from here. And 3 6 are 18, I believe, understanding. And this 8 and this negative, the opposite sign subtract. I got negative 10, and this will stay as it is. And I got my answer in Surd form. So now get ready. I'm going to give you similar kind of question. You tried without calculator. 3 plus 2 root of 5 and 4 minus 3 root of 5. So take your time. I'm going to stop recording. Check it. So let's start, student. 3 multiply with the 4. 3 4s are 12. 3 multiply with this. I get 3 3s are 9 and root 5 as it is. So 2 multiply with the 4. 2 4s are 8. But 5 will stay as it is. No change. So this multiply with that. So 2 multiply with 3. I get, but first of sign. So plus into minus give us minus. 3 into 2, I get a 6. But root 5 into root 5, I taught before. Root 5 into root 5 give you 5. So this is clear. 12 and positive 8, negative 9, negative root 5 comes. And here 30. 30 and our 12 opposite signs, I get a negative 18 and negative root 5. Okay, one more thing. Sometime he asks you in special format. For example, in this question, he asked you a plus b times 2 root 3. So you have to give answer in this format. So what to do? So a is this and b is negative 2. I hope so. You got a point. And now I'm going to give a question. All of you get ready. Question number 9. Attentive, please. Number 9 and number 10. Okay, then I'll go for division criteria. So, but this time you will try 1 minus 2 root of 3 and 4 minus 3 root of 3. And you have to convert into a plus b root 3 format. But if I ask you what is a, you say, sir, a value is negative 10. What is a b value? Don't say 2. So must say negative 2. Sometime he may ask these values. So take your time. And one more question. This time I'm giving you 2 questions, okay? And you will solve like that. So a plus b root 5. So 3 minus root 5 and root 5 plus, or I'll slightly change, 2 times root 5 plus 10, or make it 6, no problem. So, or make it 5 better. So you have to convert in this format and find AB value the way I found. So take your time, this question and this question, all of you try and give me, I'm going to stop recording. So go ahead, please.
Well done, sir. I'm sending you.
Okay. So let's start now. I'm going to do this question. Come get ready. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. How to do this kind of question? Concentrate. So 1 multiply with a 4, I get a 4. So plus into minus, some student whispering mistake of signs. Plus into minus, minus. 1 into this one, we got a same 3 root 3. Negative into positive, it give us negative. 4 multiply 2, 8, and root 3 stay as it is. So negative into negative give you positive. So this 2 and 3 multiply, we got a 6. And root 3 multiply, we got a only 3. Okay, now this is, okay, -3, -8. I will give it, it will convert 11 root 3. And here 3, 6 are 18. 18 plus 4, I got a 22. 22 minus 11 root 3, I converted this is a value and -11 is a b value. So a value is 22 and b value is minus 11. I believe you people got it. Now let's start. 3 multiply with the 2, I got a 6 root 5. 3 multiply with this number, plus, plus, plus. 3 5s are 15. Negative into positive, it gives you -2 and into 1, 2. And root 5 into root 5 is a 5 only. Negative, positive, negative, and 5 times 2 root 5 become 5 root 5. So 6 root 5. Okay, wait a minute. I think I should write it. So out of 6, 5 gone, and I got a only and only, I got a only 1 root 5. 1 root 5 with a positive. 1 is not a compulsory right. 10 and positive 15 and -10, I got a positive 5. Out of 15, 10 gone. So you write this format or you write this format, both are correct. So there's an a value and there's no number. I mean, 1 is a b value. And it means a value is a 5 and b value is 1. I believe you got a point very clear. Now here onwards, I'm going to teach a new concept. Oh, that is called conjugate. 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 What is a conjugate? Get ready, please. Conjugate. For example, 2 plus root 3, or let's say make it here 3 root 3. What is the conjugate of this? Let me tell you. You will do only small change with a surd, with the root. What the sign to change it? This is called conjugate. I show you one more conjugate. For example, -5, -2, root of 7. So you will not change -5 sign. Wrong. You will keep as it is. Just with the third signs will change and rest no change at all. This is called conjugate. So I'm going to show you one more idea, and I think so you will understand, inshallah. Okay, I'll show one more example. For example, let's say both are positive. So 6 plus 7 root 3. So I will just change the sign only. So 6 as it is and -7 root 3. This is called conjugate. I think you people understood very well. I request you to find out conjugate of 2 or 3 questions only. Question only 1. This is number 10. This is a question number 11. And I'm giving 3 questions, A, B, C. A, B, C. So 2 minus root 3 and 5 plus 2 root of 7 and 6, -6, -10 root of 3. So you have to find out the conjugate of all 3. I'm going to stop. The time to start, students. How to find conjugate of all these 3. This is number 1, number 2, and number 3. So conjugate is only 2 plus root 3. Here, 5 minus 2 root of 7. Here, -6 plus 10 root 3. And I believe you done all easily. Now, question number 12. Examiner can ask you rationalize. Rationalize. Rationalize 2 over 3 plus root of 2. So let's start something new for you now. So how do something new? Let's start. Solution start here. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. How to rationalize this kind of concept? So you will do what? So student, you will multiply up and down here and here with a conjugate of it. Conjugate. And what is the conjugate? This sign will change it. Conjugate of this is naturally 3 minus root 2. So 3 minus root 2, you will multiply and you will divide. This process is called rationalize. I believe you people understood well. I repeat again. I repeat again. So whatever he give us to, okay, he may ask you, convert into this form, a plus b root 2. So if he asks you convert in this format, so we have to rationalize it. And what is method? Take the conjugate and multiply and divide. Okay, upper number multiply with upper number, down multiply with a down number. So I get a numerator 2 times 2, 3 minus root 2. And down part, what I get is a very interesting part. I'm going to tell you. We have done in a lower grade, sorry, even grade 8 and 9 and 10 now, whenever a plus b times to a minus b. Listen to me carefully. When first term same, second term same, and sign in the middle opposite. So you know what we can write? We can write a square minus b square. If you say, I don't believe you, sir, for example, x plus 2, x minus 2. So for example, x multiply with x, we get x square. X multiply with a negative 2, negative 2x. This I got a 2x. And this, I got negative into positive, negative, and 2 2s are 4. They cancel out. And I got x squared minus 4. And what a shortcut technique, square of x come before and square of 2 go later and negative in the middle. So you saw why would a long working. Simple say square of x and square of 2 in the middle minus sign. So look, I'm going to give one more question. I will solve it. For example, p plus 3 into p minus 3. So no need to multiply like this and waste the time. First term, same, correct. Second term, same, correct. And negative sign must be opposite. This rule applicable only when signs are opposite. And what is the answer? Square of p and square of 3 and negative sign must be in the middle. So let's apply this criteria. Check it, please, students. So first term match, yes. Second term match, exactly. Sign in the middle opposite, correct. What I can say, students, square of the first term and square of the second term. First term is coming 3, second term is coming root 2. So 3 and root 2, I'm going to finish my question. In the numerator, I got a 2 multiply with both. I got a 6 minus 2 root of 2. And down, I got square of 3 is giving 9 and square root cancel out. I got 2. And student 6 minus 2 root 2 and by 7. You stop it here, but I have to convert into this format. So this number divide both. So I mean, I can write 6 by 7 separate and minus 2 by 7 separate and root 2. If I ask you what is A, you will say A is this one. So I'm writing A. A is 6 by 7. And this is including negative sign is called B. So I'm writing negative 2 by 7. And I believe you got the point very clear how I have done it. Now get ready. One similar kind of question you people have to try. And that is question is rationalize. Rationalize. And that is the question we have for 5 over 3 minus root of 2. Okay. And you have to convert it in special format a plus b root of 2. This format you have to convert it and get the value of a, b the way I found. So I'm going to stop recording. So take your time and solve it. Ji Azan, okay, look at now here. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So solution start here now. What is the method to solve? First of all, I'll copy as it is. Done. How to rationalize? So change the sign. This what is the conjugate of this? So 3 plus root 2. So multiply up and down. This is I think up till here point is very, very clear. Now this is done. This process which I wrote is called rationalize process. Now this multiply with both. So I get a 5 to the 15 and 5 root 2. But down, first term same, second term same, signs in the middle opposite. What I can say is square of first term, square of second term. Here 3 comes, here root 2 comes. So I get a 15 plus 5 root 2. And here I got 9 and root 2 square cancel out. I got 2 only. I got a 15 plus 5 root of 2. And down I have a 7. Now, basic algebra criteria I'm telling now. In case of addition and subtracting, if I have so this A will divide with a D, A by D, plus B by D, minus C by D. So this number will divide each number, make sure. So this 7 will divide each number, make sure. So 15 by 7 separate and 5 by 7 separate and root alone. So this is a value of A and this is a value of B. I believe you got a point. So A value is 15 by 7 and B value is 5 by 7. I hope so. The point is clear, but I think now I'm giving a little bit more complicated and question is here. Get ready. Question number 14. But this question you will try. So convert 3 plus 2 root 2 by 5 plus 3 root 2 in form A plus B root 2 form. So I think now we have a little lengthy working, but let's see how you're able to solve. And you have to convert into this form. So I'm going to stop recording. So listen, student, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. I'm starting now. So first of all, what is method do this kind of question? Again, I will find conjugate of denominator, which is this one. So I will multiply up and down. So 5 minus 3 to 2 and 5 minus 3 to 2. I have done it. So this first part is done. Now, how to complete it? So for your knowledge, it is very obvious. Okay, this 3 multiplied with a 5, I get a 15. 3 multiplied with this, 3 threes are 9, negative 9 root 2. So this plus 2 multiplied with a 5, 2 fives are 10, root 2 as it is. But here, be careful, plus into minus, minus. So 2 into 3 becomes 6, and root 2 into root 2, I will get only 2. Okay, upper part down. Down part, no need to do the same process. If I do the same process, not wrong, but it will take a lot of time. And what is the short technique I have? Square of first term minus square of second term. 5 will come here, 3 root 2 will come here. So a little bit hard algebra. Okay. Now I'm going to complete 15 and negative 10, positive 9, negative. Make sure root 2 same. So if I solve these two numbers, I get only plus root 2. And 2, 6 are 12 come from here. I'm going to finalize my answer. Square of 5 is giving 25. And what about this? Is some student confused? Square go on 3 separate like this, and square of root 2 separate. Here I got 9. Here root cancel out. I got 2. Ultimately, I got what? 18. So this answer turns to be 18. Do it very carefully. 15 minus 12, I got a 7. 7 plus root 2 comes on the top. And 18 plus 7, 25, so 7 comes here. 7 will divide both numbers like this. This cancel out, I got a 1 plus 1 over root 2. So I think we check it here. So this is a value, and this is called B value. So I'm writing A value. Finally, I got a 1. B value got finally 1 divided by 7.
Sir, how did you get 50?
So this is one correction, student. There's a 3 actually, not a 7. Sorry, the 3. There's a 3. Okay, there's a 3. Then there's a change. Rest is okay. Out of 15, 12 gone. So this turned to be 3. So then 3 over 7. So 3 over 7 is A, and B is remain 1 by. Okay, now similar kind of question. Let me copy paste for you. And that is why I can copy the same kind of question. So copy a number 15 now I'm giving. This is a number 15. And get ready for number 15. Okay, I have to erase these numbers as well. And rest remains same. Okay, so number 15. And this time giving 1 minus 2 root of 3 over 5 minus 3 root 3. Okay, little bit complicated. Oh, sorry, this is, I have to convert then. This is a root 3 then, definitely. So do it carefully, and I will not hide my solution. You can take a help from my solution. I'm going to stop recording. So let's start, students. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Okay, you know the way how to start it now. Look at attention required. So first of all, 1 minus 2 root of 3 over 5 minus 3 root of 3. So what is a conjugate, students? All of you know 5 plus 3 root 3. So multiply up and down. Okay, done. After this, what to do? What to do? 1 multiply with a 5, I get a 5. Be patient, okay? Be patient and try for the full attention. And this multiply with that, I got a plus 3 root 3. And negative into positive, positive, negative 2 5s are 10 and root 3. So be careful while doing this one. So negative into positive, negative, 3 2s are 6, and root 3 multiply with root 3 will give you 3. I repeat. Look, some students getting confused here. So these two numbers, when multiply 6, and these two numbers multiply to 3, and I got 18 later on. I think clear. Down part, what to do? The denominator, down part. First term same, second term same, and sign in the middle always opposite. So what I can say is square of first term, square of second term. 5 comes here, and 3 root 3 comes in second bracket. There's another trouble for students I know as a teacher. So best technique, this square will go on separate of both values. Here I got 9, but here cancel, I got 3. Ultimately, I got 27. So 5, and these two numbers, opposite sign, subtract, I got negative 7. And I got 18. And down 25, and this is coming for us 27. 27. And finally, 5 and 18 subtracted, I got negative 13. And negative 7 root 3. And I believe you people understanding. And down I got negative 2. Now, according to rule of algebra, it will divide. And I'm writing, I wrote a plus, but I'm writing this okay. This minus minus cancel. I got 13 by 2, and minus minus become plus. And I'm getting 7. Oh, sorry, this is not an equal sign, it's a plus sign. 7 over 2 times to root 3. This is A and this is B, and root 3 is clear. So A value is 13 by 2 and B value is 7 by 2. And I believe the point is very clear. And now we're going for the last point and close the class. So this time I'm giving easy job. So rationalize. How to rationalize these? So when we have this kind of question comes, so same process but no conjugate. Simply same number, whatever available. Okay, multiply up and down. That's simple. It's also called rationalization, but no conjugate. So this multiply with up, we got a 12 root 3. And all of you know root 3 into root 3 will give you 3. This cancel out. I got a 4 root 3, and this is my final answer. I believe you got a point clear. All of you take your time and solve this question. I'm going to stop. Yes, students, so how to start this one now? So this is, we have given, so what I will do, I will rationalize, but no conjugate, simple multiply up and down. So I got a 4 root 12 in the numerator, root 12 into root 12. If I multiply them, I get a 12 only. But now 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are. So I got root 12 by 3. Basically, we have our plan. We don't need root 3 in root format in a numerator. Sorry, in denominator. If come up, no problem. If comes up, no problem. But should not be down. So now I think you understood very well. Sometimes he asks you A root over B. Find A and B. So this is A value, which is, we can say A is 12 and B is 3. So give me same planning and do it this 2 parts, okay? And if possible, I think there's no need. Just do this question, please, fast. I'm going to stop. Okay, let's start this question myself. What is the method to do? You know it very well now. Root multiply 8 up and down. So multiply up with the up and down with the down. So 10 root 8 comes in the numerator. And down I got an 8. And then 2 5s and 2 4s. And finally, I got answer 5 root 8 over 4. Alhamdulillah. So let's start this solution. I think there's nothing hard. Root 2 by root 32. So multiply up and down with root 32. I got 2 root 32 and I got 32 down. This cancel out. 2 1s are 2 16 times. So 32 root by 16 is my answer. And I believe the point is very clear. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The chapter is completely over. And I hope so you learn a lot. Best technique as a teacher, I suggest you, if you want to get a grip on this, so re-attempt all these questions. Or you have some questions I can show you as a practice. You can try some questions, not too many. These two questions, you can take a screenshots of this. One, this page, I think if you practice, very good for you. And and what my belief, these are a little bit bigger number, but anyway. So as a teacher, I suggest you do these questions. I think you will learn a lot. So that's it. I think okay, and the topic is completely over. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.